Welcome friends. In this video we are going to learn JQuery manipulations method. JQuery manipulations method are used to manipulate the web page content. Okay. The first method that we are going to cover is before. How to place content before a specific element. Okay. To place a content before a specific HTML element, we can use the before method. Let's see how this works. So let us go to the Visual Web Developer and let me show you my source code here. So this is the before, and yes, now here you can see that I have a h1 tag. This is my h1 tag, and what I want to do is that I want to place h2 tag before this h1. Means I am expecting that this particular content should be placed here. If I have to do this, then what I need to do is that I need to use the before method and pass the content that I want to place as a parameter to that before method, and that will be placed. So first let me comment this out and run this page so that we will see how originally this page looks like. So before, you can see that this is my h1. Now what I will do is I will uncomment this line of code so that this h2 this should not be at the top, and in the h2 format it will appear before this h1. So let me see. You can see that this should not be at the top, is coming just before the h1. So this was the before method that is used to place the content before the specified HTML element. Now let us move to the next method, and the next method is the after method. The way before works, in the same way after also works. How to place content after a specific element. If we have to place a content after a specific element, then we can use the after method. So let us see the after method. Now as you can see here is that I have certain elements on this particular page, and what I am going to do is that I am going to place this h2 content. This should be the subheading after the h1. So here is my h1. I am expecting this h2 to be placed here. Okay, so let us see. Go back and after, and you can see that this is the h1 tag, and this particular text is coming as h2 tag, that is being placed after the h1 tag. So this is being done with the help of the after method. After method is used to place the specified content after the specific element that we have placed as a selector. The next method we are going to learn is the height method. How to get and set the height of an element. For example, if we have an element and we want to set its height through JQuery, then we can use the height method. And let's see. This is the height method. Now what I wanted to do is that first I want to get the height. So what I will do is that I will write the selector h1 element and then height method. What it will do is that it will give me the current height of the h1 tag. It means that this tag. In the second, after once I will click the OK button on the alert, then what it will do is it will change the h1 background color to C0, and its height will be 200 pixel. So its height will increase to 200 pixel. And then what I want to do is that I want to get the height once again, so that I will get a confirmation that height has been changed or not. So let us see. Here you will notice that if we will not pass any parameter to the height, then it will get the current height of the element. If we will pass the parameter to the height method, then it will set that particular parameter value to the element. So let us go back and see height method. We will see that current height of h1 is this particular is 38 pixel. Once I will click, then its background color will change and its height will increase to 200 pixel. You can see that its background color has changed and its height has been increased to 200 pixel because of this particular line of code. And the next line will again give me the height of increased height, that is 200 pixel. You can see that 200 pixel is given. So that was the height method. Now the next method is width method. The same way, no, in height also we see that if we are not passing the parameter, then it gives the height, and when we pass the parameter in the height, then it set the height. In the same way, width also, if we will not pass the parameter to the width method, it will give the current width of the element. If we'll set the if we'll pass the parameter to the width method, then it will set the width of that particular element. So let us go and see the width method. In this case, what I have is that I want to get the current width of the h1 tag. So this is my current h1 tag, and I want to get its current width. Then what I want to do is that I want to in the second line, I have changed its background color and then specified its width to 500 pixel, and then I have tried to get the current width. So naturally it will give the 500 pixel. So let us go back and see the width method. You can see that current width is 1251 from here right the way to right corner, and once I click OK, then it will change its width to 500 pixel and its color to background color to silver, and it has given me the current width of the h1 tag. So that was the width property. Now let us see the insert after property. This is a very interesting one. How to insert an element after a specific element. Okay, for example, if you have an element and you want to insert after a specific element, then you can use the insert after method. So let us go to insert after method. Now what I want to do is that I want to insert div3, sorry, I want to insert h1 after div3. So here is my div3, and I want to insert this h1 after this, means I want this h1 here. So first let us comment this code and see that what is the current position here. So let's go back and insert after. We will see that h1 is here and div3 is here. Now when I will uncomment this line of code, then what will happen is that this h1 will come here. So let me run this code again, and you can see that h1 has been moved from here to here. That was the insert after. Now let's go back and see another method that is called insert before. The same way, the only difference between insert after and insert before is insert after insert the element after the specific element, and insert before insert an element before the specific element. So let us see the insert before. Now here what I have is that I have h1 tag here, and what I want to do is that I want to insert this h1 before div3. It means that this is the div3 and I want this h1 to be placed here just before the div3. So first let us comment this code and see the original position. So the original position of this particular page is insert before, this is the h1 tag, and here is my div3. Now when I will run this code, what will happen is, when I will uncomment this code, what will happen is that I am expecting that this particular h1 will div3. So let us run this page and we'll see that this is the div3 and h1 is just before the div3. Now let us learn the position method. Position method is used to get the position of an HTML element. Let us see this in example. So here is my position page, and what I have is that I have couple of HTML element here, and what I want to do is that I want to get the first paragraph position from the page. So what I will do is that I will specify p and then colon and then first. This is the reserved keyword. What it will do is that it will give me the first paragraph, and then I have used the position method that will give me the position object of this particular paragraph. Now once I have the position object, then I can retrieve its left and top position from this object. So let us see this in action. Let's skip. What I have done is that I am getting the 10 as the left position of this first paragraph, this, and then 212 from here to here, 212 pixel. So that's my position of the first paragraph. Now the next method we want to see is that it's the scroll left. Now how to get and set the horizontal scroll position of an element. To get and set the current horizontal scroll position of an element, a scroll left method can be used. Okay, so let us see this. Scroll left. Now Here what I have is that I have this div scroll. Okay, this is one div and its height is a 100 pixel, its width is 300 pixel, and overflow means if there will be more content in this div that will not set into 100 pixel height and 300 pixel width, then it will overflow and the scroll bar will come. And under this div what I have done is that I have specified height at 300 pixel and width as 500 pixel. Naturally this paragraph will go over this div because the div height is only 100 and I have specified paragraph height as 300 pixel. So it will, this div will come with the scroll bar. Now what I wanted to do is that first I want to get the scroll left position, means the left position of the scroll bar, and then top position of the scroll bar. I am covering a scroll left and top both method into this particular page. And then what I have done is that in the next, once the alert will be done, then I have specified the scroll left position of the div scroll and then a scroll top position of the div scroll. So what it will do is that it will scroll from left and top to the 100 position, and then I have again, after scrolling, I have again retrieved the left and top position of the div scroll. So let us see this in action so that it will be very easy for us to understand. Now let me click this. Once I am clicking this, then you can see that the left scroll position of the horizontal scroll bar is at the 0 and the top is also at the 0. As soon as I clicked OK, you can see that the left position has been changed to 100 and the top position has also been changed to 100, and you can see that it is giving me the current top and left position of the div. So this was the scroll left and scroll top method. Now let us see the next method. Next method is called unwrap method. This is also very interesting. How to unwrap the parent element from the specific element. Okay, to wrap the parent element from the specific element, unwrap method can be used. Okay, let us see this in with example. Here what I have done is that I have covered unwrap and wrap both into the same page. So what I am going to do here is that first, when I am clicking this button, then I have used div p, means this div p, the children element, and I have called unwrap. So what it will do is that when I have called unwrap, then it will remove the parent element from here. So you can see that because this height is 100 pixel and the paragraph height is 300 pixels, so this div will come into the scroll bar. But once I click the unwrap, then this div will go off and a scroll bar will be removed. This is the first thing. And the second thing is that what I have done is that I have noticed that here is that I have called the toggle method. So in toggle method I have the ability to specify the first function that will fire when the button will be clicked for the first time, and when I will click the button for the second time, then the next function will fire. That has been specified in the comma separator. So in the next function what I have done is that I have wrapped this particular div p element, this paragraph element, with the same div scroll id and then height, 100 pixel, width, whatever was there I have written here again. So what I am expecting is when I will click this button for the first time, then this div will be unwrapped, this div will go because of unwrap, and when this button will be clicked for the second time, then this paragraph will be wrapped with this div, because that's what the div is written here. So let us see this in action so that it will be easier for understand. So you can see that this is looking nice, is a paragraph and it is wrapped with the div. When I will click it, then you can see that the div is gone, the scroll bar is gone. When I will click it again, then it will be again wrapped. So again div will come and it will be wrapped with the div, and that div will bring the scroll. So again I will click and you will see that on every alternate click div will be wrapped and then unwrapped.